Come here to pioneer. I bring the light to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is your man, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. Now, before we get into this, you know what you need to do, man. You need to go ahead and drop that like if you haven't already dropped that like. Also, if you haven't already figured out, I do have membership on my YouTube channel. So if you're asking what is the membership, memberships are pretty easy, man. They actually will allow you to level up on my channel. There's many perks that you can be able to get. All you have to do is just go to my channel and hit join, and you can see it starts as low as just $4.99 a month. You can get emotes. You can also get the loyalty badges just at superstar level. I also have the elite level where you can connect to me on social media. You get early access to my new videos that are coming up. You'll get them a day before they come out. And then also we do have my legend membership. And the legend membership will allow you to play games with me, and also you'll be able to have access to a member-only live chats. So please go ahead and check that out. That's on the title of my that's going to be on my main screen on my YouTube, and it's also a link in my description. So please go ahead and take a look at that, because that's something that's really cool. It's almost just like Twitch now. You can actually be a loyal member and be an official nephew and niece to my movement. So please go ahead and check that out. The link is in the description. Right now, let's go ahead and get into the one and only Kyrie Irving, aka Uncle Drew. Now, a lot of y'all definitely know who Kyrie Irving is, especially my younger generation. Old heads, everybody know who Kyrie is. Kyrie Irving is considered the best point guard to play in the NBA. He's definitely top 3. There's not even a debate about that. He is definitely a top 3 point guard. He's the #1 ball handler in the league. No one can cook up like Kyrie Irving. He is a walking bucket. I am so excited to see how Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, which are literally 2 of the most walking buckets you can ever have in NBA history, on the same team. The cool thing is Kevin Durant is so efficient that he can play with somebody like a volume shooter like Kyrie Irving, and KD will still be able to get up his astronomical numbers because KD is just so great. Kyrie Irving is great himself, but he's a different type of scorer. Obviously, he is somebody that can be, when he's hot, he is extremely hot, but he's consistent. So let's not get it twisted. He's a consistent scorer. It's not hard for him to score. He can take it to the lane anytime he wants. He can break you down, pull up. He is a walking bucket, right? So, I mean, if you don't know much about Kyrie Irving is definitely, he's a guy from New York. He went to Duke University. He actually broke his foot, if I'm not mistaken. We broke his foot. He only played like 6 or 7 games at Duke. And if everybody was really excited to see him play, he wasn't able to play. He still became the #1 draft pick in the NBA by the Cleveland Cavaliers. He went on to become Rookie of the Year. Obviously, he has tons and tons of accolades throughout his career now. He actually won an NBA championship. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for Kyrie, LeBron James would not even have that championship that he wanted to bring back so desperately to Akron. So, to Cleveland, but obviously being an Akron boy, he wanted to bring a championship back to Cleveland. And it's because of Kyrie with that clutch 3 over Steph Curry. It was one of the most exciting NBA championship games I've ever played. The year before, Kyrie was hurt. He wasn't able to play. So it was just great to see him finally be able to win a championship and to be able to have that justification as, listen, you know, I am somebody to reckon with. And then, of course, you know, obviously, he has some controversy coming on when he was with the Celtics. Now he's with the Nets. He started off well. He got hurt, but he's back. So it's interesting. It's going to be so interesting to see how he's going to perform, right? So that's pretty much Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. Well, he also, let's go ahead and talk about this. So he also said that the earth was flat, right? So I just got to put that out there. And he was dead serious, by the way. He thought the earth was flat. He did go on and apologize, but he defended that for almost a month. Like, he really thought the earth was flat. He also said that JFK was killed by the Federal Reserve, and that the CIA actually tried to kill Bob Marley. So yeah, that's Kyrie. So he's a very outspoken, and I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, that's Kyrie. Everybody know he's a little different, and there's nothing wrong being different. He has his opinion, and just because you have an opinion doesn't mean it's right. Thank God he did pause. I was about the earth being flat, because there's a lot of kids out there that was like, Mom, is this true? Teacher, is this true? Because Kyrie said the earth is flat, right? Yo, man, I heard it all when I heard that, man. But anyway, man, let's get back into Kyrie Irving, y'all. So let's go ahead and look at his attributes, all right? Kyrie's a 91 overall. His driving layup is going to be high, of course. Of course, his dunks and all that's not going to be high. His close shots in 88. His mid-range is 94, which I thought would be a lot higher than that. I thought it would be a 99, but it's a 94. That's still good. Three-point shots in 80, and I think that's right where Kyrie would be at. Kyrie is not necessarily known as a shooter, even though he did win a three-point shooting contest. He actually won a three-point shooting contest. But this is right on line with where he shoots. Nothing about post moves that's really necessary. The ball handling, of course, pass accuracy 88, and ball handling is a 99. So you already know, all right? You already know, okay, that this man right here literally has the ball on a string. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The ball is on a string. The man can really dribble his behind off, both left and right-handed. That's an old, I guess that's something that, you know, a lot of NBA players aren't really good at, and that's just keeping it 100. There's point guards right now in the league that are still literally, their strong hand is their dominant hand. Kyrie can go with his left and his right and do whatever he wants. I think Kyrie's the best ball handler in the league, and then, of course, Steph Curry's number 2, all right? Defensively, obviously, you're not going to expect much here, even though I was shocked that 73 permanent defense was there. So that's actually, hey, he stays in front of his players. But we all know Kyrie doesn't play defense. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? A lot of guys don't play defense in the NBA in this day and age. Now, when it comes to his badges, he has an astronomical amount of badges. I think he has the most badges for a point guard on NBA 2K as far as just the normal rosters, not the legendary rosters, right? So as you look here, he has contact finisher on Hall of Fame because he is a slasher, right? So his name is an offensive threat because he gets to the paint. That's what offensive threats are known for. They are slashing. An offensive threat and a slashing playmaker, they're basically 2-on-1. It's just that one has less shooting than the other, right? When you talk about pie charts, right? But he has contact finisher on Hall of Fame, acrobat, consistent finisher. He even has Giant Slayer, which is really good. He even got cross key scorer. Come on now, we talked about that one in my finishing video. That's really good. Of course, shooting, clutch shot, that's gonna be on. He was clutch, and there's nothing more clutch than that 3-point shot he hit in the 2016 NBA Finals. Deadeye, definitely. Difficult shots, definitely. Green Machine, definitely. Hot Start, definitely. I mean, ice in the veins. I mean, these badges are on gold for a reason because he is just that lethal of a shooter. So you know we got to at least have a green pie chart, hands down. And then, of course, dribbling. Yeah, all these are going to be Hall of Fame badges because literally he's the only guard that has these type of badges Hall of Fame, and it's for a good reason. The man can dribble, right? He can dribble. No one is ever questioning his ability to dribble. Space Creator, I thought that would be a Hall of Fame, but it's not. Still on gold. It's ridiculous. I'm actually thinking, like, I'm shocked that he's an offensive threat in this game, and he's not something like a either a playmaking shot creator or a pure shot creator, or because that's really what he is. But we're gonna go ahead and keep it in line to what they want. And then, of course, on defensive, he has interceptor, which is perfectly fine because that's what I do on my guys. When I have just one defensive badge, I actually put an interceptor because I just want to intercept passes, right? So here we go. We're going to go ahead and try to create Kyrie Irving in the My Player Builder. So let's head over there right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. I am going to go ahead and give you 2 different variations of Kyrie Irving. I just feel like it's just well deserved. So I'm gonna give you the first variation here, and then of course I'm gonna give you the second variation. I think this is deserving of 2 variations for Kyrie, so I'm gonna give it to you. So this variation here, of course, he's a point guard, right-handed. He's number 11. That's gonna stay the same for both variations. It's all about the breakdown. So the first breakdown I'm gonna do is a playmaking and shooting pie chart, and the next one I'm gonna go with the pure playmaking. I think that's a good one too, so I wanted to show y'all that one, right? So let's go with this pie chart first, right? Let's go with the playmaking, and let's go with the shooting, right? Now the physical profile, we want to go here with the high speed and agility. Kyrie's not known for his vert, so we don't have to worry about that, right? And what we're gonna do is this: we're gonna max out the your close shot, your driving layup. We're gonna max out your driving dunk. We're gonna go with 61 on the post hook. And then we're gonna go 40 on the standing. That's gonna give you exactly 10, all right? Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go max out the mid-range shot, your 3-point shot, your free throw, and your post fade, right? And then we're gonna max out your pass accuracy, your ball handling, and then we're gonna get the post moves to a 76. That's get you right at 23. All right, and then we're gonna max out your perimeter defense, the lateral quickness, and we're gonna lose the remaining right there on the steals. Okay, so that's gonna give you 10 finishing. We try to get as many finishing as we could because Kyrie has a lot of finishing. It gives you 22 shooting and 23 playmaking, and of course, just 1 defensive badge. That's all Kyrie had. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead to body type. For body type, for me, I went solid because I feel like that's a base variation of him. We all know Kyrie Irving is 6'2". All right, he's 193 pounds. All right, and then his wingspan, you want to keep it the same. So that's going to give you 89 ball handling. It's going to give you 89 pass accuracy, an 85 mid-range shot, an 84 three-point shot. Of course, that can be the 88 and 89 respectively at 99, and of course, it can be a 90 and an 89 for a 99.9. All right, your driving dunk, your close layup, and your close shot, all those are really good. But the big thing here is just trying to look at your playmaking and your shooting, all right? So what we're going to do is here, of course, with Kyrie, you want to go with shot creating because I feel like that's the best thing. But if you wanted to, of course, it's your build. And obviously, a lot of people like using the slash and takeover because you can make this almost like a variation of the BP build if you wanted to, or you can use this spot up shooter. But for the actual Kyrie Irving, since that's what we're doing, we're going to go with the shot creating takeover because that's just what Kyrie does, all right? And as you can see, he's an offensive threat, and it says similar to Kyrie Irving, all right? So now let's go ahead and test his build out real quick. So first and foremost, we want to go ahead and get this build to a 99. So let's go ahead and get him to a 99 real quick, all right? And then what we're going to do here is we're going to get the finishing badges. And for the finishing, of course, you know, you want to max out contact finisher, and you also want to max out giant slayer because these two badges here are very important for what Kyrie does and what you're going to do with this build. Contact finisher and giant slayer are must-haves. All right. Now, when it comes to the other two badges, it's really predicated on your play style because obviously you don't have a lot of badges left to give. But to me, I think, like, again, relentless finisher reduces the fatigue from continuously finishing at the rim. I think that should be on silver as a point guard when you're going to the rim. If you saw my finishing badge video, this really helps because you are losing energy as you're going to the basket. This right here will prevent that from happening, so you have more stamina when you get to the basket, which of course will correlate to a higher chance of making a shot. Last but not least, I think consistent finisher is what you want to have. Consistent finisher reduces the penalty of poorly released layups. And of course, as you know, there is not a time where you literally consistently green layups. So you want to have this there. And I think these badges here will be perfect for Kyrie. But again, it's your build. You can do it any way you want. All right. Now here, of course, this is what you want to do. You want to max out your quick draw. You want to go ahead and max out your range extender. You want to max out your hot zone hunter. You want to max out your green machine. Then you want to go gold Deadeye, and then you want to go gold volume shooter. These are the best badges for a point guard at the top of the key. You cannot ask for anything better than that. I do know difficult shots is something that he does have, but that is something that right now, when you talk about correlating to NBA playing in the park, it's just not something that you necessarily need to have, right? So that's why I'm leaving it out. These are the best badges to cook up with as a offensive threat in the park, right? Now, of course, here you want to max out your handles for days, your quick first step. You definitely got to have your space creator. You definitely want to have your tight handles maxed out. That's going to leave you with 7, right? Now, what for me, I think you should go ahead and get gold unpluckable, and then of course you want to get Hall of Fame ankle breaker, right? This is what definitely simulates what a Kyrie Irving build is. It would be nice to get Dimer and Bell out. That'd be something good too. But right now, since we're trying to say what exactly Kyrie Irving does, he is an extremely great dribbler. So you got to be able to have ankle breaker Hall of Fame, even though it doesn't necessarily work as much as you would like it to, and tight handles, because obviously getting takeover, it could help you out a lot, right? And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and go with, like I said, interceptor on bronze. That's what he has, and also that's what I use with my build when I only have one defensive badge on my guard. I use that, right? So this right here is that one variation of Kyrie Irving. Now let's go ahead and look at the second variation of Kyrie Irving. All right, so now let's look at the second version of Kyrie Irving. Let's go ahead and continue over. Like I said, He's going to be going with the pure playmaking pie chart, and you're going to ask why? Because I just want the ball handling to be able to get to 99, and this is the only way you can do that. And plus, he's going to be a lot faster and have a extremely better acceleration. So this is a build that, to me personally, is up to you what you feel like is the best version. But I leave that up to y'all. But I feel like this version right here would definitely be something that symbolizes more of a Kyrie Irving when it comes to ball handling. The other one will just give you Hall of Fame badges as far as shooting. So it's really what your preference is, and of course this will have a higher ball handling. Shooting. The other build will have more shooting. This right here has extremely great ball handling and passing, and I think that that's just something that needs to be taken into consideration when you're making a Kyrie Irving build. But this is what we're looking at right here: 15, 15, 27, and 1. Now, obviously, like I said, the ball handling is extremely high. Believe it or not, if you hit 99.9, you'll have an 83-point shot. That's exactly what he has right now. You also will have an 84 or 85 mid-range, which is perfectly fine. I did wanted to you get more finishing badges here. You get, instead of having 10, you have 15. Now, obviously, the driving dunk 79, hey, it is what it is. But in order to get finishing badges, you have to maximize as much as you can. So believe it or not, this build right here actually has a good opportunity of getting contact dunks. So before we get into actual numbers, again, I'm going with solid. He's 6'2", he's 193, keep your wingspan the same. And as you can see, at 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, that is 82 driving dunk that you can get. So of course, if you have anybody that has floor general on the team, you can get contact dunks with this build in the game. You don't have to actually have them equipped. You can get those as just playing the game. You can get those just having contact dunks will give them to you more frequently. But you have a 95 ball handling, which can get to 99, which is what I wanted to get. You also have a 75 perimeter defense and 75 lateral quickness, so that's actually more than what he has. And you have 70 defense. I just didn't know where else to put it, so I just put him right there because I always try to max out defensive badges. I thought I could get another defensive badge, but I wasn't able to. But this right here will also give you the Kyrie Irving similarity. Right here, guys, it's all about what you want. But to me personally, as a slashing playmaker, I think that with this build and the way that he plays and operates, and to try something different, if you really want to be able to get those badges, I think going with playmaker takeover will be good because you're going to literally be able to get ankle breakers. Now this right here is going to say slashing playmaker, but it does say similar to Kyrie Irving. So obviously this is a Kyrie Irving build, and again, this is something that, again, it's all about your play styles. If you have version 1 and this is version 2, I'll let y'all make the decision of what y'all want. All right, so here now you'll be able to get contact finisher, giant slayer, and relentless finisher on gold. You'll also be able to get consistent finisher on gold. And then last but not least, I think you should go ahead and get acrobat on gold. All right, now the reason why I did not get fancy footwork in here, that's the only one that I feel like should have been added, or slippery finisher, is just because I'm really big on stacking badges, and fancy footwork is really good with the hop step and that type of deal. But honestly, heading to the basket, relentless finisher is going to pop up, right? You do a Euro step, acrobat, giant slayer, and if you don't green it, consistent finisher and contact finisher pop up. So literally all these badges will activate if you were to do it correctly, and that's guaranteeing a bucket, right? So I'm really big on stacking badges, so that's what I did. And then here, what you want to do is you want to go quick draw on gold. You want to go range extender on gold. You want to go hot zone hunter on gold. Then you want to go green machine on silver. You want to go volume shooter on silver, and then you want to go dead eye on silver, right? So the differences between these two builds is that this build right here doesn't have the Hall of Fame badges as necessarily as the other one when it comes to shooting, but this build has more finishing badges, and of course you're going to have more badges here to be able to get exactly what I was saying last time, and that is to be able to get your dimer. And if you want to go here, you can do that, and now you have dimer on Hall of Fame. All right, so that's a little different than the other one. You have more playmaking badges. All right, now, like, again, it's really your call on which one that you like. I'm going interceptor here, bronze again, and this right here is the Kyrie Irving second version. So hopefully y'all excited that you got two versions of Kyrie Irving. It's making it your choice to be able to pick which one you like better. But again, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and drop a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget about the membership opportunities. I am looking for members to join my nephews and nieces and to be able to help me in this community. It's just like Twitch, man. Go ahead and subscribe up. Go ahead and join and become a member. There's a difference between subscribing and being a member. A member is a paid member. Subscription is free. So either or is greatly appreciated. But also, you know, obviously being a member really helps me out too. So go ahead and take a look at that, man. But other than that, this your man, Uncle Demi. And I'll be back really soon, another banger. And you know, when I say be back soon, another banger, you know what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
Yeah. Rare form, yeah.